Hello, and welcome to this month's episode of Raising the Bar with EPBR. If you see me looking off into the distance oddly, that's because we have a visitor over in the corner coming to show support. But we are going to just do what we normally do and cover the many things happening at EPBR.
I got a long list today.
Oh, okay. So if you see me doing this, or if you're listening, I have a lot to reference because my brain is full from all our full calendar, essentially. So let's just jump right in. You guys recently had the Brokers Council.
We did. It was a great turnout. A whole lot of great information was shared, a lot of discussion. It was sponsored by City National Bank. They provided lunch. Yeah, it was really good.
Wonderful.
And they told us a little bit about some loan programs that they have going, which of course was great. We had Tony Carone talk to us about RPAC. Mm-hmm. We had the Real Estate Commission came in. They talked to us a little bit about some things that are happening now and still having issues with the notice of agency, so make sure you're doing that right.
Okay.
It's been out for 2 years, and we're still...
What are they... Is it the timestamp on it?
He didn't really say. He just said that 30% of the problems are still the notice of agency.
Interesting. Okay.
And then we had Carol Harold talk to us about code of ethics and fair housing. And then... Dawn, of course, led the group, and DK was our Vanna White.
DK, yeah.
So it was a good turnout. I think a lot of good things. And also Ray talked to us as well, talked to us about some stuff going on at the state level, talked to us about the Tether app and that kind of stuff, how to get it. And of course, we've talked about it before. You just get on the WVAR webpage. Mm-hmm. There is a drop down for it. You just click on it and you can install it. It's really easy to do.
Yes. And for those of you who might be tuning in for the first time today, the Tether app is a safety app.
So it allows you to look up, like, let's say that you're meeting somebody for the first time and they are... you've never talked to them. You don't even know what they look like. So you can just type in their name, kind of get a little bit of a background check. And then you can put it in our phone number, I think. And it also tracks your mileage. So if you're using MileIQ, which I use MileIQ,
I do, yeah.
It will do that instead. It's set up just like MileIQ. So you can quit paying for MileIQ and just use this.
Yes, and it's covered under your membership.
So the lookup, there's only, I think, 6 that are for free. And then after that, you have to pay. But, I don't usually need more than 6. So.
And I've heard like families started using Tether as well, because you can see where this person is versus that person is in your family. And it just, safety is critical and key. It's a crazy world out here, and we're not in the safest industry, if you will. So that's really good to know.
So Ray was informative on that. So it was a great meeting.
I know. I miss getting to see everyone with that. So, but I'm glad that it sounds like there was great industry conversation and collaboration. So that's wonderful. Cornhole. You guys got rained out, but rain or shine. Well, you didn't get rained out. It was cold. It was cold, but it was a great turnout.
I didn't get to go, but I've heard it was fantastic. There were 12 teams. We had some great sponsors. I'm going to read them because there's a bunch.
Yes.
Bracken's Painting, American Pacific Mortgage, Ours Lawyer, Lewis & Company, Angela Horner, Dawn Newland, and Negley Water. So thank you for your sponsorship. It allowed them to do some great things for veterans. And I think the food trucks went over well. I think everybody had a good time.
Yes. It takes a lot of dedication to show up. Thank you to all of the organizers. If you don't know, there's a whole subcommittee that meets and works months, sometimes up to a year prior to make this event successful, rain or shine. And they are very dedicated. So thank you to everyone that organized, sponsored, and just had any type of contribution to this event. And if you want to help plan, always call the board office
join the committee.
Join the committee to help with that. And thank you again to all of our sponsors. And so we also had the Lunch and Learn just recently.
Equitable Advisors gave a lunch and learn on estate planning and wills, things like that. Again, I wasn't able to attend. It's been a busy month for me. But I heard that it was great and everybody enjoyed it. And it was also sponsored. The lunch was sponsored by Elevate Financial Group.
Okay.
So thank you to both of them. And I think it went great. So
yeah, that is my favorite thing about our board office. Yes, the calendar is packed and you might, feel some kind of way of getting all the emails with all of this information, but I would rather have that than the reverse of not knowing.
I had no idea what was happening.
What can I learn? What can I do?
Right.
Where can I network?
Well, and there's no pressure to come. If you can come, great. And if you can't, that's fine too.
But just the value of the continuing education, the value that that is provided. Estate planning is something that I think with the tsunami wave and just everything happening, we need to know in our profession to be able to assist our clients and even ourselves. Like many of us are going through what our clients are going through,
right? Which
makes us more valuable. So I love the business insight that we provide as a board.
I agree.
All right. We also had the State Leadership Summit. It was held in Morgantown recently. Tammy went and she said it was really great.
Yeah, she loved it.
Vicky Fields, who we've worked with before, and Al Perry presented. And it was essentially like a leadership development day, right?
Yeah, I think I talked to Ray about it a little bit, and he said he thought it was wonderful. Vicky has done our board's leadership stuff, and man, we learned so much. It really got us out of our seats and into learning about each other in a weird way, which was wonderful,
Yeah.
So I think that she did the same thing for them.
I liked it. I think you had her come in and the time flew by and she broke it into personality assessments. The first time I really did that was with Ray for Leadership Academy. And my leadership personality always says, just give me what I need to know so I can move forward. Why do I need all of these activities? Like, let's move.
Right.
And I always see toward the end why it's so impactful and why we need those, because you don't want to just get busy in the doing. Like, you want to stop and have a moment to learn who you're working alongside and value that, because you have a different compassion for them. You learn different things. And then when you guys can just gel and work together really well, I think that is real leadership too. You don't just get lost in the thing, you find ways to really connect. And I think a lot of connection is missing. So I'll get off of that though. Yeah. But I love Vicky, and I heard Al was great as well. All right. You tired yet or?
I mean, wait till we get to this upcoming list.
Okay. So that was our exhale and sigh of relief. So what do we've got quarterlies at Cacapon coming up.
Yeah, which is right over the mountain.
Yes. 45 minutes or less from
Tops,
yeah. So it's June 3rd and 4th, and quarterlies at the state level. There are committees and meetings. And if you've ever heard us speak about that or wondered what that is about, here's your opportunity. It's in our backyard. You don't have to pre-sign up for anything. You can sit in on committees. If you've wondered what they look like or what is discussed, you're more than welcome to. There's also a mixer the afternoon of June 3rd. So check our social media accounts or call the office for additional information on where we're meeting and the time. But feel free to drop in and just meet other people. It's never time wasted getting to know your peers in the community. Then there's a golf tournament as well, right?
Yeah, the Tuesday before.
Tuesday, June 2nd. Yeah, June 2nd. Yeah.
They're trying to get everybody to come in and play. So if you are an affiliate and you need a sponsor, let us know. I'm sure any of us realtors would be happy to sponsor you. And I think it's supposed to be, I believe it's an RPAC event. So that's wonderful too.
Yes. I'm excited for that. I cannot believe next week. Do I say that every episode, that I can't believe that the next week is the new month? Because it's flying by.
Yeah, summer's almost over and we just started.
Why did you have to say that? Why did you put it like that? All right. So again, we hope to see you next week in Cacapon. It's going to be a great chance to connect with fellow professionals, right? All right. So we are going to move into the summer food drive. It's on June 6th at the Food Lion in Falling Waters. And Kimberly
Gilbert Tell,
because I'm not going to mess that up again, will be heading that up. Now, we try to do these in the summer as well because the food pantries tend to get low in the summer. People tend to donate more around the holidays, and we love that. However, we can use assistance for the summer food drive as well. So there's information posted. It's gone out through email already, I believe.
It has, yes.
It's on our Facebook page if you'd like to assist with that. I believe we need volunteers at the location to help collect food, people to run the food back. And if you just also generally want to donate, we would truly appreciate it. On June 19th, we have Horses with Heart. We are asking if you can to just do an RSVP so that we can let Horses with Heart know about how many people they can expect, and they can divvy up the work that, that they're doing.
Right.
So
I think it's by June 12th.
Right. And so RSVP by June 12th. And so if you are looking for a way to give back with time, great opportunity to do so. You'll be outside. There's just so many different activities that you can do. It was a good time for those who volunteered last year. And then we have an opportunity again that you can help with. It's the summer bag for teens. And so we pack bags and kits with different items, and we take them to the Children's Society, and they hand them out.
Yeah. So currently you can sponsor a bag, which is $25. And you can do that through Ramco. It's already in Ramco. And if you want to help pack the bags, just let us know, reach out to the board office
already for when they're meeting to pack. So again, several opportunities to get involved or help. No commitment to you come that day if you just want to help. You do not have to be a member of the community service committee or anything like that. You can just have time and a heart to want to assist, and we got you. We got you covered. Okay.
Got plenty to do.
All right. Another big thing coming up, because you needed more. We heard you.
We're not even halfway through.
I know. We've got the NAR Legislative Meetings. Those are, that's June 13th to June 20th, and it's a week in DC. We are in, again, the perfect little spot where we can metro in, drive in, whatever your thing is. It's about realtor advocacy. And so you can watch for updates on the NAR website. There's an app. And what you can expect to see is there are different classes that you can attend, seminars. There's a whole vendor
trade show
where I learned about different sign types, like the lights for the signs, just basic things like cool. that. Zillow, lockbox covers for our Sentry locks, material, the NAR site where they have different books. They have books on social media. They have material references that were astounding quality that I still use today. The 101 reasons to use a realtor for this, that, buy side, sell side. My mind was blown. Like there's just no shortage of items. And they were free.
Right.
Free $99. I love that price for quality. It's my favorite price, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and there's also a day typically that the state meets together there.
Dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Monday night.
So
I don't know that the restaurant's been decided yet.
I'm not
that's
sure
a Ray question.
either, but we will put something out once we know or share it. Once we know for sure where it is, but please pencil that in. You do not have to commit to going every day. Check the schedule in advance. See if there's a class or a seminar of interest to you, and maybe go that one day, or go West Virginia night to meet other people across the state, and just continue to learn and invest in yourself, which invests in your business, right?
Right. And there's so many classes. You just pick a topic that you want to learn about, and I'm sure there's a class about it.
I know. I also would say go together. Maybe you plan an office trip. Maybe you just take your real estate bestie and you go. Maybe you take your husband who will drive you so you don't have to metro in and go as well. Jeez. I'm not dropping any hints. Yes. So I think that's about it for the legislative meetings coming up. And then, but wait, there's more. We have our June Lunch and Learn. That's featuring Fox Mountain.
Yep. They're going to tell us the top 10 deal killers for home inspections.
Yeah. So it'll be valuable information to help you navigate the transaction. Also with Fox, they're typically able to tell you what they're seeing in different markets because they do inspections in different states. And so that information will be valuable. And the lunch is sponsored by Debbie Christian with Home Warranty.
Yep, that's correct.
That's a great pairing.
I agree.
All right. Thank you for that, Debbie and Fox. And then tentatively on June 24th, we have Conversations and Coffee. And that is just a planned discussion, from what I understand?
So there's going to be a coffee truck at the board office. I think it's traveling Tom's. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But they're going to come, and we're hoping that the city planner will come out and answer some questions. You know, everybody's got questions about what the city requirements are, just different things. So I think John Van Orsdell is working on that for us.
Okay.
And then we've got a couple other topics coming up. So we're hoping that this is a raving success and we can add a few more to the list.
Okay. Yep. That's the day before my birthday, so I'm gonna get ordered
need
like
to note that
biggest. Yeah. Oh no, nope. Never mind.
We're going to tie.
Yes, actually, yeah, we should. All right, because we need to go from your birthday anyway. You
Right.
thought I forgot? I didn't forget.
Darn.
Yeah, no. All right. What else do we have here? Guys, you hear that? It's called More Pages because that's what's happening here. So we have some summer networking events for you. There's a baseball game on July 22nd.
Yep, that's in Hagerstown at the new stadium. It's going to be a mixer with the Eastern Panhandle Home Builders Association. We did it last year. Torrential downpour. But then it stopped and then we got to watch the game. So that was fun. It was a good time and hopefully you can join us.
Yeah, and then that's a family
friendly. You can bring your kiddos.
Yeah, I love that.
Just got to pay in advance.
Okay. And then there's also another event that you can bring your family, and that's the family picnic in the park on July 30th.
Yep. We rented the same pavilion that we've done in the past. It's one of the nights where there's a band playing. And Chris Hipp and his team have graciously offered to cook us the meat, so hot dogs and hamburgers. And then if you come, we just ask that you bring a covered dish and just help celebrate. Bring your kiddos, whatever you want.
Well, thank you, Chris Hipp and team, for providing that, and we hope to see you in the park on July 30th. Then we have the bowling event. Now, that's a big one.
It is.
August 6th.
I've been working on that one for a little bit.
Yeah.
Rick Zittle is the head of that committee, and he is doing a fantastic job.
He takes that very seriously.
He does. And he's really into it, which is wonderful. So that's, I think the registration is probably going to go out this week. It's going to be all online. I think it's the same price as last year, $280 a team.
Okay.
There's sponsorships available. It'll be food, lunch, and beer or soda. And we're just going to hang out.
And for those that are not familiar with the bowling event, it's essentially us coming together to raise money to be able to give to local organizations.
Yep. And I think, I can't remember who the
we need to
beneficiaries
confirm who
are.
the beneficiaries are this year, but that's the purpose of it. So we're coming together for a great cause. You don't have to know how to bowl. Ask me how I know, because I don't. And I still went.
Still played with me last year.
And it was great, and I had a great time. And that event showed me that I need to get a life. I was like, I don't remember how to bowl. So I had the best time, and knowing that it went to such a great cause, 3 awesome local organizations, it made it feel even better to me. So please consider attending and creating a team. And people dressed up, they named
so
their
there's
teams.
awards. So most creative, best bowler, worst bowler, and then I think the most team spirit is the other one. So.
Yes. So you could go back and look at last year to see what was posted to get an idea.
Like a whole team dressed up as construction cones and workers. It was really
There
funny.
were crayons.
Yep.
It was a thing. I loved it.
Yeah.
All right. And what do we have next?
Member reorientation.
Ooh, I liked that. I loved that idea.
So the plan is to do another orientation very similar to what we do for new members, for our current members, because there is so much that we offer that nobody knows about. I went to a orientation just to say hi and introduce myself, and I sat in the back of the room, and when I left, my eyes were this big, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is so much information. 1, how does anybody remember anything? And 2, I'm missing out on so much that I didn't realize. So we kind of talked about it in our education committee and decided that that would be a good plan. And we're going to do that during Member Appreciation Month, which is in September.
Okay.
So it's going to be September 2nd. And we haven't got all the details nailed down, but that's the plan.
Just be on the lookout.
Yeah.
So if you have been a member at EPBR for some time, number one, thank you. Number two, stop in so that you can. I had the same experience. It was last year, and I was sitting back there, and I was like, we
do that? Yeah.
I didn't know you can potentially rent out the space. I didn't know that you guys created a room in the back if I needed to work. I was just like, wow. So no, all seriousness, please consider the reorientation and just stopping it in. Yeah. There's also, which I love seeing this, the affiliate orientation, so October 7th.
We've never done that before. So our affiliates normally join, and we love having you. We just have never sat down and said, oh, this is all the things we offer. So we kind of want to do the same thing with them. Okay. And I think that's October 7th. Have them come in, and we'll tell you what we can do for you and how we can benefit you like you benefit us.
I love that. Yep. September. Okay. So then we also have some, well, actually we're up to our reminders and association news. So here is where we remind you that if you love everything you've just heard and you want to jump in, we have committee days every single month. It's always the second Tuesday of every month. If it does shift, maybe because of a quarterly meeting or something of that nature, then there's advance notice. But you can stop in. Just come on in and see where you can fit in. You can call the board office as well in advance to get a list of the different committees that are available. There's program and events, education, community service. There's a building committee. There are so many different anything that you might even be interested in. And then there's a whole list of subcommittees as well. So I'm encouraging you to get involved and just get started. Just show up to a meeting and see how you can help continue to shape this board and move it in the right direction. We also have the Realtor Relief and Ambassador nomination.
Yes, we have nominated Olivia Turner, and she has accepted to be our Realtor Relief Ambassador.
Yes.
We got an email from National. They're asked that we have an ambassador, and I reached out to Olivia. Her name came up, and she was like, oh, the funniest thing is that I had just signed up for a bunch of emails about Realtor Relief. And so I was like, this is perfect.
Yes.
So if you want to know more about Realtor Relief and what it goes to and how you can help, Olivia is the person to reach out to.
All right. Thank you, Olivia. And then we have, if you haven't seen it yet, the email for dues has come up. And I've noticed not every board does it this way. So I'm grateful ours has that opportunity. You would have seen an email, I believe, in the last 1 to 2 weeks, letting you know that you can set up the payment plan for dues so that you don't have this one large bill.
Right. I think it's 5 payments.
Yeah.
They start in July, and it's kind of a monthly payment through the end of the year. I don't have all the specifics, but if you have any questions, reach out to the board office. I think your first payment has to be in by July 15th.
That's correct. Yep. The payment plan has to be set up and established by then. But please contact the ladies at the office if you have any questions about setting it up or how to get started.
They'll walk you through.
Yeah. I love that that's an option for us. Now, this is the part that makes me sad. But we do have some transitions in staff coming up. So we are celebrating our CEO, Tammy Lewis.
Yeah, she's after 30 wonderful years, more than 30 wonderful years. She is going to retire. She told us a year or two ago that she wanted to start transitioning, so it took us a while to find a replacement. But she's going to be hanging on until we get our new person acclimated. And we're going to do a celebration for Tammy whenever we get it planned. We got a subcommittee meeting about it. But so once we have all that information, we'll get it out to you guys. We want anybody who's ever worked with her, affiliate, realtor, in any capacity that would like to come. It's going to be open to everybody. But we just want to thank Tammy for everything she's done for us. I mean, she has guided us through some hard storms. She has held an iron fist and not allowed us to spend more money than we had. We've paid off our building. I mean, she's been a wonderful leader for us, and we just can't thank her enough.
Yeah. Thank you, Tammy, for your leadership and dedication. And what touched my heart the most was when it was posted on Facebook, her retirement. I was reading all the comments and seeing that impact all the way through. I was like, wow. So I hope you're reading those, Tammy, and thank you.
Yeah. At Brokers Council, Dawn announced it to all the brokers, and then Dawn started crying, and then Tammy started crying. It was really a very moving moment, but anyway.
Wow. All right.
So we're going to miss her.
Well, and moving into that, we would like to take this opportunity to welcome Raven Lamp, who will be our new CEO, and she begins on July 29th.
Yep. And she comes to us from Main Street, Martinsburg. So if you've been to any of those events, I'm sure you've seen her. You've at least seen her work because she manages a lot of that stuff. She's vibrant and wonderful, and I'm so excited for everybody to meet her. Okay. And she's going to try to come to a couple of events before she gets started. But if not, then, we'll meet her whenever she gets started. And I'm hoping to have her on to join us, just introduce her.
That would be wonderful. So welcome, Raven. And if you see Raven around at any events, be sure to give her the warm EPBR welcome. We are excited to work with you. All right. Well, do you think that was enough, or did we?
4 pages of notes.
I
think we got it all. I think we got it all.
All right. So in closing, thank you for always tuning in. Please stay involved, get connected, and follow us on all of our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us on where you are listening to this podcast. If you're listening to it on a podcast, please like and subscribe to our podcast. And I will see you next month. So thank you for this episode of Raising the Bar
with EPBR.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.